All right. Welcome back into the channel. I, of course, am the GIBO-304. So we're starting a new series. It's called Share Your Rig. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hope it gives maybe some ideas for some, DIYs, do-it-yourselves. Do some extra build, add some things to your rigs. It's kind of the whole concept of this little series I'm going to put together. So, as an intro, each week, this is it. You guys are going to get to see our setup. So here we go. As you can see, we've got 3 monitors. One's a TV. That's what we do all of our racing off of course, with our VR. And of course, we got our tablet and everything set up here with our FANATEC wheel. That's our wheel there. We got our pedals set up down here with a light overlooking it, so you guys have that camera shot on stream. Mess. Then we got our gaming PC back here in the corner. See the backdrop every day. There's our streaming PC, which is hooked up to the monitor that you see right there. That's it. Here's our little air conditioner that I'm always bragging about when we get it turned on. Lights up, blows us some nice cold air, fill it up with some ice water, helps out real good. That's it. That is the Gibbo setup. So as we get along, go through this series, hope you guys find something that maybe might give you some ideas to add to your rigs and have for what you got going on with your setup. So hope you enjoy the series, and as always, we'll see you out on track. All right. Welcome back into the channel. I, of course, am the GIBO-304. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. You've seen it there. We got 3 more rigs to go over today. And go through and take a glance at. And we'll see how that stacks up in the list of the rigs that we've looked at so far. And any ideas people may have been getting off of some of the ones that we've already taken a look at. Get this camera up and working here. All right. Perhaps. There we go. Welcome in. Hope everybody enjoys this episode. Of course, you've seen along the side, we've got AHR Stevie P, Awesome Polly, and Paul G Sim Golf and Racing. So we're going through the Pauls and the Steves. So first one we'll start up with, go ahead and flip it over here. And we'll start with AHR Stevie P. Again, I have not yet looked at these. I just take them out of Google or out of Discord and throw them into a folder. So we'll open this one. Well, let me open it up in the Windows photo. There we go. So what we got here? It looks like he says, "Here is a pic of my old setup and the new rig I built at the start of February." So these are all the pictures he sent us here. This looks like his old setup there. So let's take a better look at that by flipping over. Okay, so he has his wheel there. That's a neat little pedal stand. I like that, actually. Nice and compact. Everything just down on the floor. See his PlayStation controller hanging out there. Oh, that's cool. I doubt he didn't realize he got that in the picture. But I've had these growing up, and older versions of them. They're like stacked together like wooden train sets. That's awesome, actually. I find that really cool. Sticking up there. Okay, so that's his old setup. Let's see this new gear he got. Wow. I like the colors, everything matches. Superman. You see there's where his TV is, I'm guessing that he plays on. Some Hot Wheels stuff in the background. We've got tons of that laying around too. My son was all about the Hot Wheels when he was younger. You look at his wheel base. There's his pedals. PlayStation back there. Those almost look like bowling shoes. I like the big PlayStation. I like this TV stand. That's kind of neat. Yeah, I like that. Let's see, as he gets the bass and the pedals put together in front of his stand. Those are either dress shoes or bowling shoes. I'm gonna say dress shoes now that I get a better look at them. I like that TV stand. That's nice. Small, simple, easy. I like the bass. It's really nice. I don't know what set this is. If anybody knows, of course, you can comment in the video and let us know, or AHR, you can let us know what brand of this rig is. I'm not sure, honestly. I don't. Track racer, I guess that must be it. But that looks real good. There's a wheel on there now. Looks like he's watching Yale 2D, maybe? Is that who that is? I think so. Looks like him. Yeah. Yale does my quality lap has lap. Yeah, that's his. Yeah, I watch Yale. He's cool. Good dude. No, but I like that. That's really slick, really sleek. I like the design. I like the pedal setup. And I really like that TV stand. That's awesome. Cool stuff. I'm not sure if AHR Stevie P is a streamer or not. Definitely check out his channel if he is. Type it in, get a look at his channel, and let me know, because I definitely will give him a sub and all that. But let's go ahead. We'll move on to our second one on the list, which is. Oh, did I not get it copied over? Should be Awesome Polly. Let me get Discord loaded up on here. Thought I had them already saved over, but I must have just made the folder and didn't get them saved over yet. Come on, Discord, hurry up and open. Alright, there we go. Let me pop over here. Go to share your rigs. Ah, we got GIBSON for next week. Yeah. Where is it? I know Awesome Polly sent me something. So I have his name there. Oh, yeah, there it is. So not much, but we've got a cool little setup area there. Of course, you see AHR. Said if anybody knows if he streams, definitely let us know. Tried to look it up there to see if he did, but there's his PlayStation Network ID. Guys, hit him up on PlayStation at least. All right, so Awesome Polly right below him. See, he says, here's a DIY for you. Started with a wooden pallet. Got rest of wood free from a construction dumpster. Using living room TV with PC monitor, T4 248 wheel, and seat out of a Nissan Altima. Used to have wheel attached to desk using the PS5 and an old computer chair. And there you go. That is pretty good work there. That's a nice base for the seat. Done and set up. Nice little end table for his mouse and everything. Looks like he's got Discord up there. See the wheel. Looks like it's got some use from some gloves. That is a used T248. That's awesome. I like the white handles, but yeah, you can definitely tell that the gloves that he wears maybe or something has worn off on it. But nice little TV setup there. Is that him? Is that him? It might be. He may definitely be streaming. So definitely check out Awesome Polly. Newest sub was Vogs361. Find him on YouTube. I didn't have his channel. We can pop up, see if we can load it up here real quick. But I like that. That's a nice little sleek little design. And of course, the seat looks comfortable as hell. YouTube's taking forever to load. Alright, we'll let that load while we go down here. We'll go ahead and get ready to show off kind of what gave me, well, the second one. Started last week's episode with the third setup is what really gave me the idea of showcasing like DIY builds and stuff to give others ideas. But seeing this and this gentleman allowing me to pull some other share your rig pictures and stuff off of his Discord as well to do these episodes. Couldn't thank him enough. So we've got them in here. We've got them ready. Absolutely spectacular setup. Let me see here. We got the YouTube open. Let me check real quick. He might have a different name. I'm not sure of it. We'll definitely update the comments if I find out Awesome Polly's YouTube channel. We'll get that in there. But let's look up this gentleman here. Will be our next part of the episode, so definitely go give this man some love on his channel. See it there, Paul G, Sim Golf and Racing. And once you guys take a look in here at his setup, you'll be super impressed. You can see his Sim Golf deal that he's got going on there. I like how he's got some seats so he can challenge some friends and things like that. I like his little banner. That's pretty cool. So, you see there, help him out, show him some love, give his channel some support. And as we get in, we are going to take a look. And this may be a little confusing because the first image isn't necessarily a rig. But we have to incorporate it because I believe this is his sim golf and sim racing area, maybe combined. He'll have to let me know that. I didn't ask him. I should have before I made that statement, but it is what it is. So as we step indoors, first look we get, and I don't know if I have these in the correct order. I probably don't. But we'll take a look and see is 4 monitors set up. I mean, he's just decked out there. Heck of a nice seat there. It looks like a GT Omega. Got the blue lighting underneath. There's a better look at everything. Yeah, there's GT Omega. Got himself some stream decks going on. He's got his cam there. Lights behind the TV. Green screen. I love it. Mike sitting over there. Looks like maybe his gloves. Yeah. Heck of a setup. And the really cool thing that he's done, and you'll see it in his stream if you guys check his stream out, is he's got a camera somewhere that points down at his real wheel, and he's got it cut out on his stream to where his real wheel here takes the place of the wheel that you would see on screen. Super cool. Like, it may be something I'm, maybe try to figure out how to do, because that's something I would love to add to my setup, because I'm in VR and I can give you guys a look at my wheel from over top in place of the center dash there and everything. I think that would be so cool, but I don't have all those enough cameras and all that stuff. But absolutely amazing. Down, you can get a good look at his pedals down there. Aster Sim Sports. What the wheel is too. Aztec. It's Aztec. But there's a look at it. Love those monitors. Everything so clean, fits in there perfect. Lots of wires. Can't do nothing about that though. I said last week, that's every sim racer's, problem. We all have issues. See there, now he's done completely upgraded the seat. He goes from this flat back to a more comfortable bucket seat with all the belts and stuff on it. Super cool. He's got a little squirrely phone holder, I'm guessing. That slides in. Huh. So cool. Nice board back here of stuff going on. The one with the QSB1T belt tensioner is probably the newest one. The only upgrade I've made since that is I now have the Invicta steering wheel. Oh, okay. So there you go. That would be Sim Golf and Racing. Definitely go show the man some support on his channel. Absolutely amazing little everything. Little shed that he's got all this in. Yeah, you can see over here those seats, it looks like, that we noticed in the one image on his channel, which we have here. These seats here. Is that what that is? Possibly. I'm not sure. He'll have to let us know. Next time I talk to him, I'll ask him if he's got that sim golf area in here, like on the other wall or something, or if it's just his rig in an office type of thing, or what he's got going on in there. But one hell of a fucking man cave, man. That is awesome. Very cool. One could only dream. One could only dream. All right, so there you have it. That would be the third one for episode 2, and we'll end it there. As next week, we'll have some new additions that we will look into. Let's see who... Did I already sort them out? I think, yes, we have DCR Racing 81, which is a fellow who joined up with our racing league on Gran Turismo a while back. He's over in Australia with a good friend of ours, Sparrow, so we'll take a look into his setup. Of course, Yaki, I'm hoping to have his new rig that he was building and stuff on his stream. We'll get some pictures of it. We'll put him in there, get his channel shout out. And we'll also have Jax, who sent us a picture of what he's got going on. So we'll have those 3 coming up next week. But other than that, fellas, hope everybody enjoyed this episode. Maybe took something away that you could add to your setup. Everybody wants what Paul's got. But, you know, that's all right. That's what we do this for, is hopefully to see some really badass setups and maybe see some fun ones that, you know, we can take pieces from and maybe add into what we got going on with our setup. Who knows? That's what we're trying to do. I think it's working out pretty well so far. So look for episode 3 next week. We'll be back next Sunday. And other than that, we'll be seeing y'all on track. Take it easy, everybody. Have a great evening.